Hello everyone, welcome to Vizyon's 7th Digital CEO and Leaders Summit. Today we have Bertin from Subsea7 with us. How are you, David? How's it going?
Very good. Thank you very much for having me.
How's the summit going for you?
Very good, very interesting. It's very interesting to see the diversity of topics being discussed about sustainability, operations, etc. Very interesting. And it's also very interesting to see the way Turkey as a country is promoting everything, what is happening, everything we can do, all the opportunities in the country.
So how do you see further phases of Sakarya changing the offshore energy landscape in Turkey?
So Sakarya is a first gas offshore development for Turkey, but it's very much a transformation, and the whole point is to transform what initially is a first offshore deepwater gas development project into a series of bigger development going forward. And that will transform very much the country into a gas operator, offshore operator.
So how do you keep a sustainability perspective in your company? What's your vision about this?
But the vision, when you apply it to Turkey and to this kind of gas development, starting from nothing 4 or 5 years ago, into now the third phase of the gas development of Sakarya, is very much about resources, our people, our engineers, but also about the supply chain. And we've done quite a lot to establish a robust and develop a robust supply chain. And that supply chain is exactly what is needed going forward for bigger, the next gas development, but also for the wind offshore project, for instance. So this is where sustainability kicks in.
What advice would you give to emerging offshore nations based on Sakarya's success?
So there are three big areas where Sakarya is definitely a success. When you look at Sakarya from a company like Subsea7, what is absolutely amazing is how fast that development has taken place. The first time we were involved was mid-2020 when the gas discovery was made. First gas was in early 2023, so in a record time. There is no other countries or operator who have been able to develop a project of this size that fast. And that is mainly for three reasons: ownership, pace, and alignment. So ownership was very much the drive put by TPAO and the government very early in the project, and it was a project of national importance, and that was a very much constant message we received. So that drive was there from day one to still today. That constant ownership from the TPO organization. The second is about pace. As I said, this is a super fast-track project, we call it, very fast development. We have to do many things in parallel to make it happen. It's about following specific processes, like doing activities in parallel. There is discipline in the execution. There is discipline in the way we do things every day. And there is a key principle, like we do not compromise on safety, for instance. So pace and maintaining that pace has been a key success factor for Sakarya. And the third one is very much about alignment between the government, the operator, our partners, the teams we have within Subsea7 in country, a bit remote to support the team in country. That constant alignment is also needed to be successful. So this is again about ownership, pace, and alignment, and that defines the success of Sakarya today.
You counted three things, three main titles. So our summit also has three main titles, which is transformation, technology, and trends. And it's about finding the question, what's next? So in your industry, what do you think is next?
What is next is probably driven stronger by what we call digitalization within Subsea7. And this is not just about technology initiatives, this is very much about business transformation. And that we want to transform the business, again, your keyword transformation, through a measurable improvement of the performance. We talk a lot about performance. Measuring performance is really what matters. So the digitalization strategy Subsea7 is following is a laser focused on delivering measurable impact. We want to be able to measure the impact of those initiatives we are putting together. So two examples, we are running large offshore vessels. Those vessels are very big, very complex to run, very expensive. So obviously, the faster we go, the better it is for everyone. So we try to track the performance of those vessels to continuously improve their performance. So that we do through digitalization, for instance, analyzing data and trying to find ways to improve. And we apply also a digital tool in the way we built engineering in the earlier days before we go offshore. So that's two examples of digitalization and future business transformation.
Is there anything you want to add?
No, I think that's okay.
All right, then. Thank you so much for being with us here. It was a really successful and helpful conversation. David Bertin from Subsea7 was with us. We thank him so much and see you on the next one.